Let's pretend those airplanes in the night sky are shooting stars. I can use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. I love this Sirius satellite radio. This is so cool. You can get like channels from like the 70s. You get those DJs that are like from back in the 70s. They go like, hey, that was Tony Bennett doing B.O.B. and airplanes. Or something like, hey, coming up tonight at the Auto Mart, it's going to be karaoke night. Grand prize winner gets its choice of a t-shirt, a Phillies t-shirt or a Yankees t-shirt. World Series 2010. Almost made it. You don't have that rolling, do you?
Maybe.
Well, I'm supposed to get like a 3, 2, 1, or okay, Dave, we're ready to go. If that was rolling, make sure you edit that because I don't want to be embarrassed. All right, here we go. Hey, thanks for clicking on this 2010 Dodge Grand Caravan at Tunkhannock Auto Mart. I'm Dave Senkow, and I'm glad that you stopped by to check it out with us. I'm just going to go over a few features for you on the vehicle. I want to tell you it's a one-owner rental. How could that be, a one-owner rental? Yeah, there's probably a bunch of people that probably drove this vehicle, but the good news is it's out of Orlando, Florida. You probably heard before, don't ever buy a used car that was a rental. They've been doing wheelies with it in the Piggly Wiggly shopping center and stuff like that. You don't know what they've been doing with that darn thing. Yeah, I've heard that too. You know what? In some cases that might be true. I don't know. But you know what? Good thing is this is a Dodge Caravan. Families were using this when they went to Disney World and Universal Studios and Wet n Wild and some other places that they have down there in Orlando, Florida. They flew down in Orlando. They went to the rent-a-car desk and said, we're here to pick up our car so we can get to the hotel. And this is what they drove. So I doubt if they were doing the Piggly Wiggly wheelie thing or anything like that. So you don't have to worry about it. It's never been in an accident or anything like that. It's never been wrecked in a flood, never been on fire, never stolen, all that stuff. Odometer's never been rolled back. You know how I know that? Carfax report. The Carfax. You seen that guy on TV? Well, I looked at the Carfax report. As a matter of fact, I'm the guy who bought this vehicle, the auction down in Orlando, so I know all these things. But anyway, we'll go over the Carfax report for you in just a few minutes. I want to go over some features on the inside of this 2010 Dodge Grand Caravan for you. Hey, real quick, for the guys, it's got aluminum wheels. It's sporty, isn't it? It's still a van, but it's sporty. Anyway, some really neat things in here. I'm going to show you the coolest of them all. Because everybody comes in and goes, I'd buy the darn thing if it had the rear DVD. Guess what? This one does. We have a couple of them like it. This one has the rear DVD. And that's really cool because when you're going on some trips, it doesn't matter if you're just going from here to Wilkes Barre. It sure is nice to have that rear DVD and have the kids watching the Flintstones or something like that instead of them going at each other. I know, I'm a dad. I had 2 young girls at one point, and we had rear DVD in the vans, and it was great having those, whatever, Disney movies and things like that playing. Didn't matter where we were going. Didn't matter if we were going from the house to the grocery store. Put the rear DVD in there, and you didn't even know they were there. Sometimes we get out of the van and start walking to the grocery store and go, did we get Cassie? Oh, they're back in the vehicle, jeez. Because they're still watching the DVD. But anyway, it's got rear air conditioning, rear heat. Passengers in the back are going to be, you know, either nice and cold or nice and warm, depending on what time of year it is. Up front, here's a real neat feature. It's got the Sirius satellite radio, so it's got like, I don't know, 160 some, almost 200 channels of entertainment, sports, comedy, music. You have music from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. You have the pop hits from today. You have country, you have jazz, you have NFL football, you have NHL hockey, you have college football, on it goes. You probably won't even want to get out of the van. You'll probably just want to go, I'm going to go out in the van now and watch, well, I can't watch it, but I'm going to go listen to some NFL football games. I got all of them on there on a Sunday afternoon. Another good thing, right? Controls up here for your air conditioning and your heat and your rear defroster. This thing has more storage than you can shake a stick at, let me tell you. You've got a little storage area here. Don't know what you're going to put in there. Maybe some loose change, but you got storage here, storage here, storage here, storage there. Cup holder, cup holder, cup holder, cup holder. There's more cup holders in the back, just over my shoulder there for the rear passengers, and more storage back there. Really neat. Storage here. This is pretty cool for your sunglasses up here. This feature right here, they call that the conversation mirror. Really what it is let's see what the kids are doing back there, staying out of trouble. Yeah, but they actually call it the conversation mirror because basically it just focuses in on the seats in the back, that seat, and the rear seat. And pretty much what you're going to be doing is going, are them kids staying out of trouble back there? You got some other stuff up here like a mirror there. Well, that's just, you know, for the makeup and things like that. Or do I have anything in my eye right now? You know, that type of thing. And then you got same thing over here, mirror there. I did mention the thing about the rear backup camera. If I didn't, it's got rear backup camera. So that when you put the vehicle in reverse, the screen will light up and will show you everything that's behind you. Okay, so that's a really neat safety feature, to be serious just for a second. You know, you're backing out of the driveway or something like that. You're not gonna, you know, have any tragic accidents, or, and it's even good for just parking the vehicle. If you're parallel parking, and see how close you are to that vehicle that's parked behind you without, you know, touching the bumper. It actually will beep. It will beep, 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 when you're getting too close to the vehicle. So that's pretty cool. It's got cruise control. Hey, over here on the driver's seat, it's a power seat. So that'll come in real handy on some trips and stuff. You can move it up and down and back and forth, things like that. Power windows, power locks. Hey, I'm gonna go around the other side. You show them the inside of the vehicle. I wanna show you some things on this seat, how this stow and go works. Probably heard about stow and go. Here's which is really good if you have the seats up. Okay, this one has a cubby hole too, and you can keep that for storage, so it doesn't look like your van is all cluttered. I know with kids and whatnot, you got all kinds of stuff. They just leave stuff in the car. Why? I don't know. They just leave stuff in the car. They never take it out. You can actually, hey, just put all that stuff in the cubby hole there, make it look like it's clean. Okay, but when you empty that cubby hole out, or if you're good enough to have kids that actually take the stuff out of the vehicle with them instead of leaving it in the vehicle all the time, what you're going to do is you can take this seat, right? I got this already down. There's a lever right here that makes this go up and down, okay? Then you take this little tug strap right back here, right? And voila! Folds right there on the floor. This seat will do the same thing too. So will this seat, so will this seat. So reality is it may at some point come in handy, because you can actually use the vehicle almost as a cargo van. You know, when you're going to Lowe's or Home Depot or maybe Sam's Club, and you know, you get in Sam's Club sometimes, you just go in there for like maybe a package of batteries, and all of a sudden you're walking out with a pallet of toilet paper. But anyway, you have enough room in the back, as long as you don't have the kids with you, to actually put all the seats back and load that pallet of toilet paper and get it on home. Another cool thing about this here is it's got power side sliding doors. Okay, and watch this. Okay, it gets to a certain point and the door will bounce back because it senses that I'm still there. Rear tailgate in the back. Oh, look at the storage back here. Hurry up, get back here. Look at the storage back here. Is this awesome or what? These seats actually will fold down, so you can have tailgate seating, which is really cool. And I was showing you, just like that seat folds down, you can actually fold these seats into the floor. But the tailgate seating is really cool because, well, the thing is, when you have the seat down, okay, you can actually sit back here, and with the tailgate open, it looks like that you have you have a canopy there, more or less, so that, you know, when you're sitting back here, look at this. Whew. Look at that. Check that out. Okay, you have some soft drinks, something like here, and watching the Little League game, or maybe the soccer game, or the football game, or even before the Penn State game, or the Eagles game, whatever. You can sit back here, and you know what? Even if it's drizzling a little bit, man, you're covered. And you can sit back here and have a pretty good time. Drink responsibly, though. All right, let's go around here, show you the front, underneath the hood. This is like the important stuff. Yeah, it's got a motor, sure does. It's 3.3 liter V6. All right, probably got a lot of horsepower, goes good, fast, smooth, all that stuff. Good thing about this is that everything's easily labeled here, okay? Your washer fluid, your engine oil, your coolant, transmission dipstick. Speaking of dipsticks, here's that engine oil dipstick. And the engine is transversely mounted, easy to work on, all right? Saves you a lot of labor expense. Plus, being it's transversely mounted, you can't really see it from where you are right now, but it's angled such that if, God forbid, you're ever in a head-on collision, man, that engine would just slide underneath instead of coming through the firewall, which is a real nice safety feature, okay? Hey, I appreciate you taking the time to click on this vehicle with us. Stop on out and see us here at Tunkhannock Auto Mart. Have yourself a great day.